Hi, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode in which we celebrate the incredible Miss Diana Ross and we focus on her live performances. And today we are focusing on her Super Bowl halftime 1996 performance, considered one of the favorite among fans and one of the most beloved. It's been ranked please excuse me, depending on the years and depending on the new performances, from 4th to 16th out of the 20 favorite ones, but it's always there. Now, this was a celebration of the 30th Super Bowl, so it was an important event, and of course it was all focusing on the incredible Diana Ross and her music, the legacy of her music, whether it be the Supremes and her own solo career. Please excuse me, I got this out of this outfit. It was in a closet, but it's a little bit dusty. I think I haven't worn this in a long time. The whole event was produced by Radio City Music Hall. It was a pretty expensive and lavish thing. Once it was presented to the Super Bowl company, it was 13 and a half minutes, and because of commercials, publicity and everything, they wanted to shorten it by about a minute and a half, and Diana Ross herself begged and pleaded with the executives to let it be the whole length that it was designed, and they finally accepted, so we got the entire show. Now, this is in 1996, so although with the cameras, with the filming, we're pretty ahead, but it's not as much as today. So you'll notice that many times you kind of miss out on Diana Ross because they're filming wide angle to show the entire stadium, because really Diana Ross took over the entire stadium with hundreds of dancers, people who were making signs, balloons letting go. There was a lot of lights and flames, and also the entire audience had the cards that changed and flipped over so that you can see words like love and all that. And at the beginning they spell out Diana Ross, and I think it's so sweet. And they actually, I'll show you, I'll cut it up to show you, but the writing that was decided was a more famous lettering and more recognizable, and Diana Ross asked for it to be written in a bit more of a handwriting because it was too, for her, it seemed a little bit too narcissistic. The whole thing is really dedicated to love, to people, to children, to voices, to joy, and it's very, very wonderful in that way. Today you see some beautiful things, but it's a little bit colder. It's a little bit far away from. It takes a bit more distance. Think of Madonna, who arrived as some, Egyptian queen on a throne. Rihanna, who had an extraordinary performance, but it was all, with red neons, dancers, no faces. It's a little bit dehumanized. Diana Ross definitely is going to give you a lot of input. You're watching it, but you're part of the show. And of course, all of these songs are, very famous songs. So I'm going to give you just a little bit the timeline of the show. So she sings the Supremes, Stop in the Name of Love, Keep Me Hanging On, Baby Love, You Can't Hurry Love. Then she sings Why Do Fools Fall in Love, comes back with a costume change, Chain Reaction, and Reach Out and Touch. And she ends with Ain't No Mountain High Enough. There are about 4 costume changes, and Diana Ross does pretty well. And then I always talk about Diana Ross's fabulous entrances. Well, here It's the most extraordinary exit of all time. I mean, really the most fabulous. So let's watch Diana Ross 1996 Super Bowl in all of her beauty, glory, glamour. She's singing live and she's giving it. You know that she knows she's not going to do a whole concert. So in those 12, 13 minutes, she gives everything and her voice is just fantastic. Let's go.
And now, here's Trent South.
Welcome to the Akbar Halftime Show.
Radio City Productions and the National Football League proudly celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Super Bowl, starring the legendary performer who has entertained millions of people around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Miss Diana Ross.
Wow. So right off the bat, I just want to show you, she had a huge red coat, and because they wanted to show all the lettering and the scene from high up above, when she takes it off, you miss it. But it must have been really, really fabulous that you see the coat dropping the minute she says stop. What a fabulous body. She's wearing a very, very simple dress. Now, apparently that very dress was a long gown. And then when she did her rehearsal, she realized it was going to be very, very complicated to change, to run around, go up the stairs, down the stairs, move with the dancers. So the dress was cut into a mini very, very shortly before her performance. Just absolutely gorgeous, tiny little paillette, and a stunning body. And also there's not too much wind, so her hair is fabulous, but it's not too distracting. This is in Arizona in November. This is definitely not done just for TV viewers. This is done for the entire audience. She takes up the entire stadium. Everybody gets to see something. There are all the dancers, the light show, everything moving around it's just really taking up all the room. Right now she's changing, and it's going to be quite a costume change. See, the entire stadium is spelling out love. They all have those cards. It's what a organization. She's wearing the fabulous, fabulous dress that you see here. It was on her program for the I Love You tour. And this is her in her own garden in Connecticut. Look at that fabulous dress. And it was made especially for the Super Bowl because it has a big zipper on the front. And she's able to have under it a bustier and body leggings. And she had to change into 2 costumes from that red dress. So it's quite a bit of work. Ain't No Mountain High Enough before we start seeing her is always it's just such a song, so powerful. The words and her version is just incredible. Here she goes in the gold cape with the biggest train you've ever seen. Ooh, it's time for a costume change.
Just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. On that you can depend and never worry. If you know the words, you sing along with me.
She is absolutely spectacular. Look how beautiful. Look at all the fabric. The dancers are really, really great because they're really, really paying attention to detail, making sure she doesn't step on her cape. Look at that body. Oh my God. She's just fantastic. Absolutely. and the crowd goes wild. I mean, is that amazing or what? She is just so amazing. You have to realize, apart from Take Me Higher, which is pre-recorded because she didn't have the microphone anymore when she goes into the helicopter, everything is sung live. It's just so much. You see her running up the stairs, down the stairs, getting up on that crane, changing costumes, and it's a very, very complex costume change into the purple, the pants, the shoes change, the bustier, the top that she's wearing, and then wearing the gown, the orange and purple gown. That's over it, and there's so much fabric, and when you're running like this you could be stepping on all these clothes. It's just pretty amazing, and all that in front of so many people. Just so exciting, so fabulous, so beautiful. I'm just always in awe of her incredible professionalism and the joy that she shows that she's having, even though she's conscious of everything. And it just kind of makes you forget that it's difficult. You just think it's easy. When you see her, you think, oh, I could do that. And that's what makes us so always close to her performances and to Diana Ross in general, because she makes you wish you could just do it, but you don't feel as though this could never happen to you. And it's just fantastic. I leave you with the queen, another queen of soul, Miss Aretha Franklin, and I'll see you next week with another Diana Ross live performance, and I think it's the last one, and then we'll go on to discover more albums, and now I am able to play them for you. So when I want to show you something very specific I'm talking about, it's easier to make you listen to the music. So I'll see you next week. I thank you all again for making this channel a real channel. I'm an official YouTuber now. When you have 1,000 followers, you are a YouTuber. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, my lovely lady guest, Miss Aretha Franklin. Say, I hear you're doing impressions now.
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, I was always told that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Right. Would you honor us with a few?
Well, I'd like to flatter some of the singing sisterhood.
Whip it on us.
For instance, there's the very distinctive style of Miss Diana Ross.
Let's hear it.
Okay. My baby love, my baby love, I need ya, oh how I need your love. But all you do is treat me bad, break my heart and leave me sad. Tell me what did I do wrong to make you stay away so long?
Yeah, I wouldn't have stayed there.